I guess the Lord feels sorry for us. He's protected us for some reason. He's like, if I don't help these guys, nobody will. So throughout the decades, he has protected us.
The time that I had before the wife was my wife, you had someone. We were in the back of my GTO, folks. This thing would do 160 miles an hour top end. Now, it was still pretty good on a quarter. It just wasn't geared up for a quarter
But
race.
you can feel the G-force on your face when you take off. And believe me, I've been in that GTO many, many times.
We got that thing up one night. Just my wife at the time wasn't my wife, but my
She was a date.
future wife. My brother-in-law and his date. We're on this one road, and my brother-in-law said, "Let's see how fast it can go." That was the wrong thing to say. We got it well past 140 at that particular time.
Oh yeah.
It's just amazing that the Lord allowed us to live and
Through that.
do that.
Oh, I know. It is absolutely miraculous. I remember those railroad tracks by your house, and you get airborne on those.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how? Because you had headers on there. Remember the headers you put? You put them on, right?
They would drag a little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
He'd hit that railroad crossing, because it was a combination dirt road, gravel road. And I can't tell you how many times we dragged those headers over that railroad track. So don't ask me why we did it. But that car, golly, I'd love to have that car today. I saw one on the Beecham auto sales not long ago, same year model and everything of that one, same color, and it sold for $135,000. Now it had low miles on it, but that car was like a rocket, and it was okay in the quarter. But you got past 120, 130, it would just keep going. It would just keep going.
when you
Never could figure that out.
when you get up there to 140 and that thing, you just
The airfoil.
It was the funniest feeling. You could just feel it kind of, and it was inside you.
Yeah.
You just kind of.
Yeah.
And you feel that feeling, you know?
I know.
Like it's just.
We got up. You remember? And you got up. I think you got to about 125 to 130 then on 258. You had to shut it down because it intersected the highway going north to.
Needless to say,
Can he shut it down in time?
we've known each other for a long time, so
Yeah, since 16. But I remember you shut it down, and I was thinking, hopefully we could stop before we hit that highway, because there's 18 wheelers regularly going, and we were literally flying. But I could feel that airfoil underneath the suspension, and it was like every once in a while we'd be suspended in the air.
you can feel that. You can feel like you come up.
Well, you had the bigger tires on the back too, and it was kind of set like that. But man, that thing would go.
That thing would run.
Yeah, those were the days, glory days.
Back then, we lived through it. Fortunately, the Lord saw us.
We had, if you don't believe in guardian angels, I do. Sorry. We had one. We had to have one in those days.
I had a tire come completely apart one time at 135 miles an hour.
Front tire too.
Front left tire.
Yeah.
Front left tire.
And
I wasn't
it started
driving.
going like this.
And I wasn't driving.
Who was driving?
Somebody else was driving. Won't name them, but anyway, they were driving, and all of a sudden, it's just rubber started.
Just flying in the air.
You see stuff flying up like this.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, my engine's blowing up, but you could feel the car doing this. And finally, we got it pulled over to the side, and it was a left front tire.
And there was nothing left.
Had just disintegrated.
Did it ruin your wheel too? Or?
It did some damage to the underside of the fender.
Yeah.
It was just basically a piece you could take off, put on.
Yeah.
So it was fixable.
Yeah, I had one that Monte Carlo I had.
That was pretty
72
cool.
Monte Carlo. Yeah.
72 was it?
And it would go too, because it had a 350 4 barrel? But it do 125, you know. And I had a tire blow left front, driving too fast, going out the river when we were in school, going out the river. Man, that thing just leaned like it's a piece of flying, hit the windshield, everything else. Luckily, I had a spare. I think I ended up getting a new wheel on that one though. Okay, I'm gonna clean the kitchen. Time to turn off, I guess.
Yeah, we're about ready for another.
Mixer.
No. We got a lot of work to do for the next couple of days.
Yeah, we do.